another good DCEU movie. Eh, why not, right? Hey everyone, welcome to the review. Here's my review for the movie Aquaman. Yes, Aquaman stars Jason Momoa, Amber Heard, Willem Dafoe, Patrick Wilson, Dolph Lundgren, and Nicole Kidman. And this movie is directed by James Wan, the horror director who gave us Conjuring, Conjuring 2, and Furious 7, the scariest horror film I've ever seen. And this movie is about Arthur Curry, Aquaman himself. And it's good. I'm just saying that right off the bat. This is a good movie. I can't believe it. Aquaman is a good movie. Still trying to wrap my brain around that, but yeah. This story basically just takes place right after Justice League, right after the shit with Steppenwolf and stuff. You know, that generic villain no one remembers, but basically it's up to Arthur Curry. Basically, he has to become king of Atlantis because his half-brother, Patrick Wilson, is gonna be taking the throne and stuff, and basically he wants to take over the human world. He wants Atlantis just to swipe over the human race and basically take over all realms of the human world and Atlantis, because he believes humans are very savage people and stuff, and it's because of Arthur. Their mom died and stuff because she married a human and stuff and had a child who's a half-breed, which is Arthur Curry. And basically, Arthur wants to put a stop to that, so he has to dethrone his brother and basically challenge him to be king of Atlantis. And yeah, also during the story, him and Amber Heard's character have to go on this mission and find this trident. It's a trident only that a true king can hold and stuff. And with this trident, he can get the power to defeat Patrick Wilson and yeah, put a stop to him. Also, there's a side villain of Black Matra, like if you know him in the comics. You kind of meet him in the beginning of the movie. He's like this pirate, and basically Patrick Wilson like hires him and gets him this cool new suit, and basically puts a bounty on Arthur Curry and gets him to go after him because, you know, take revenge of what he did to his father and stuff. And that's basically the gist of Aquaman. This movie is a lot of fun. I'm just gotta say that right off the bat. This is a fun film. It's a good movie, actually. Not great, but it is good. It's not as good as Wonder Woman, but it's easily the second best DCEU film. Like, it's... Oh, I'm still shocked that Aquaman is a good movie. Like, of all movies that would be good, I never thought it would be Aquaman. I was never an Aquaman fan. I never read any comic books. He was never, like, a favorite of mine. He was, like, one of my least favorite DC characters. I never read Aquaman. I was a Batman, Superman fan, not an Aquaman fan. But I'm an Aquaman fan now, thank God, because this movie made me a fan because it's so good. The best thing about this movie is its visuals. The visuals are fantastic. James Wan knocks out of the park with his direction and his visual style. The world of Atlantis looks beautiful. Absolutely stunning. And this could have easily looked like shit and looked garbage and stuff. It looked all goofy and silly and cartoony with its CGI, but the CGI looks good. It looks really good. The world of Atlantis looks so bright and colorful. It's not dark and gloomy and with a lot of grays. There's a lot of cool blue and white textures throughout all of Atlantis. The color coding looks super good. It looks beautiful. It looks like a place you really would want to live if you could breathe underwater. I can't, so I can't live in Atlantis. Damn. But it looks beautiful. The world of Atlantis looks fantastic. And the visuals look amazing. The CGI is fantastic. And also the action. The action sequences are pretty badass. And I was a little worried about that because James Wan did Furious 7. I'm not a Furious 7 fan because the action in those movies are a little too silly and goofy. And some of the action is a little goofy in this, but some of it's pretty cool. Pretty cool, actually. Like the scene when Arthur's on the submarine and he's fighting all the pirates, that's a pretty awesome scene. And there's a lot of long take action scenes, which I liked. Like there's a scene when the beginning, when they raid Arthur's house in the beginning and Nicole Kidman has to fight all these guys. It's all done in one shot. It's very, very impressive. There's also like this chase sequence when they're in this town, and it's all done in one shot. It's really impressive. Really, really well done. I feel like James Wan watched a lot of episodes of Daredevil, and he's like, you know what? I gotta do that in an Aquaman movie. And honestly, respect. So yeah, the action was badass. The visuals were really good. The CGI looks beautiful. Another thing I liked, the characters. I liked the characters. I liked Arthur Curry. in this movie. He didn't blow me away in Justice League. I thought he was okay. I didn't like love his character. He was there. He was fine. I was surprised that Jason Momoa actually did a good job, but he didn't blow me away in Justice League. But he was really likable in this film. I was rooting for him. I liked Arthur Curry. I liked Jason Momoa's performance, and he was a lot of fun to watch. He was an easy character to root for because he's just such a likable guy. I also liked Amber Heard. Amber Heard is not an actress I like. And she's not like amazing in this film, but she is good, and she has chemistry with Jason Momoa, so that's the other positive. I also liked Willem Dafoe as this trainer who trained Arthur Curry throughout his childhood. He was really cool. It's Willem Dafoe, so of course he gives a great performance. I also love Dolph Lundgren. Like, I don't know what's with Dolph Lundgren this year with Creed 2 and Aquaman, but he's given some good performances, and honestly, respect, man. That guy's awesome. I also loved Black Matra. Black Matra looked so cool, and I understood his motivation really well, and I thought he was a pretty cool villain. I thought he looked cool, and I liked his motivation, and I thought he was a good villain. I liked Nicole Kidman. She was fine. I thought all the performances and the characters were all done pretty well. I also loved the music. The music was really good. The score was really good. The soundtrack was really good. I think it all worked perfectly for this tone of film, and I thought it worked really well. I also loved some of the comedy was very funny. I was laughing a lot, and I just loved, even though this movie's like 2.5 hours, it didn't feel like 2.5 hours. It flew by, and yeah, I just had so much fun with this movie. Like, it didn't feel like it was a 2 hour and 25-minute film. It flew by, and I was just having so much fun with it. And it was good to have a fun popcorn superhero film that's not brilliant, but it's a lot of fun to watch, and that's why I would definitely recommend it. There are problems, yes. I don't like Patrick Wilson. I know some people kind of like him. I didn't like him as a villain, actually. I think he was kind of boring. He's kind of generic. Again, he's a villain who wants to just, take over everything. Rah, rah, rah. He's not a very interesting, he's not very fleshed out. He's not a very maniacal villain and stuff. He's not very interesting. I like Patrick Wilson as an actor, but him as a villain, I thought he was mediocre. I didn't care for him as a villain. And also, when I said there is good comedy, I was laughing a lot. There was a lot of jokes also that just go nowhere, and they kind of fall flat, and they're pretty dumb. There's also a couple scenes that really don't make sense, and they don't really add up, and I wish they explained it a little better and stuff. There's also, like, Willem Dafoe. He does train Arthur Curry and stuff, which is cool and all, but they never establish when he meets Arthur. They just go to a random flashback, and Willem Dafoe is training Arthur Curry. They never actually show Willem Dafoe meet Arthur Curry. They just show the flashback of him training Arthur. They don't actually show the scene of him meeting Arthur. So that was a little confusing too. So like it just goes to a scene where he's training Arthur and stuff. Like, oh, okay, that's weird. So I wish I feel like there's some scenes missing in this film or something. Just like, oh, that's random. So yeah. There's a couple of random scenes like that here and there and stuff, so yeah. Those are my problems with this film. I think it's a very fun film. It's not a perfect film. It's not as good as Wonder Woman or anything like that. And some people were saying this is like the best superhero movie of the year, and it's not. It's no Infinity War. It's no Black Panther, but it's a good time. It's a fun time. And this movie, I did not have expectations for. I thought this movie looked stupid, but it ended up being a fun time. So yeah, I would recommend Aquaman. So yeah, on a scale of 1 to 10, I'm going to give Aquaman an 8 out of 10. This movie is a lot of fun. And yeah, it's a good movie for the whole family to watch. So yeah, definitely check it out. So yeah, that was my review for the movie Aquaman. So in the comment section below, please tell me, where does this movie rank on your ranking of the DCEU? Is this your favorite, second favorite, third favorite stuff? If you haven't seen it yet, just give me your thoughts and opinions. And are you excited for this movie? So yeah, where does this movie rank? And are you excited for this movie? Comment below, let me know. And as always, if you like this video, please subscribe to this channel and join the dark side.